Alright, here we go. Ooh, yeah.
We're done. Okay, that looks way better than I thought it was going to.
Okay, is everybody good?
Don't
Is
put
everybody
it back in? What are you doing?
Why don't y'all let me do the cooking?
Good morning, everyone. Back with another episode of Stuff and Things, part 2 of this little camp trip. Had a pretty good night last night. We were up until like 1. Let's check on the solo stove. If you haven't checked out the last video, I'll leave a link for it right up there in the corner. So this thing is completely cool to the touch now. All that wood burned down to basically nothing in here. So before we light this up tonight, I'll pull this grate out, dump the ash pan, and we'll start fresh. What's up? Good morning. Morning, Sam.
Morning.
Everyone's got their hammocks out. Jake's got his hammock out over here. Morning, Al. Now over here on the front of my van is something that just installed. I made a little bit of a reel over on Instagram to kind of show you guys how this thing works. Let me actually break this down and show you kind of how it works. So in the little reel that I made, you can find it over on my Instagram. I made some changes to the front of the van. I changed out my fair lead to a factor 55 fair lead with our ultra hook. I actually need to tighten this thing back up. But just below that, right here, we have a hammock mount coming from Adventure Hammock Systems. This is a company that I found out about up at the Pacific Northwest Expo. I believe they're based out of Bend. And before I had a little hitch step here so I could kind of like get up to my windshield and clean it off in the winter time, things like that. But since I have a bull bar bumper from Backwoods Adventure Mods, I actually have a discount for all of their products if you want to check that out in the description down below. Since I have the bull bar, I basically just stand on top of that to reach whatever I need to reach when I'm washing the van or whatever. So instead of the hitch step, I now have a hitch extension and this hammock mount mounted on here. Now where we're currently at, this is kind of unnecessary because we have trees all over the place. I actually have like the perfect spaced out trees in between the van, so I could just hang a hammock from there. But imagine you're in a place with no trees, you're in a desert, or you just want to set up a hammock in a very specific location. You can do it with a little system like this. So you simply pull on these pins and these arms swing out and lock into place. They extend out just like this. And now you can grab your preferred hammock. This is actually a new one that I got. I've had a hammock like this for a long time. It's a Eagle Nest Outfitters double nest. Holds up to 400 pounds. Take the clips, clip it on each side. And now you've got a comfortable place to hang out in the sun. Why are hammocks so great? Just makes camping better. Now what's cool about a little system like this, again, you can kind of park wherever, you can set up a hammock even when there are no trees, but also it's kind of engineered to be the perfect setup for a hammock. So you don't need straps, you just hook it right to this system. And I talked about this in a hammock camping video that I did a long time ago. I actually used to kind of like go out on hikes and camp out of a hammock as opposed to a ground tent. So I have like a whole hammock sleeping setup. Maybe I'll do a video on that in the future if that's something that you guys want to see. Could kind of refresh that whole video with a new system like this. Ideally, you want to have a hammock hanging with each end at about a 30-degree angle, and then instead of sleeping from end to end, you want to sort of position yourself, not necessarily a 45-degree angle, but a little bit sideways, so you don't want your head to be in line with the connection points. That way the hammock lays a little bit flatter. If you throw something like a thermarest or some kind of X-Ped in here, keeps the cold from getting underneath you. So I typically just throw down some type of sleeping pad. I'll have a pillow, sleeping bag, and pretty damn comfortable. It's a cool way to camp. Very easy way to get outdoors, very inexpensive at the same time. Lightweight, so if you're into backpacking, really cool way to get a good night's sleep. Definitely does take a little bit of getting used to sleeping in a hammock. I've got quite a few nights of camping in hammocks, so this whole system is pretty rad. Now it's still pretty early in the morning. We're waiting for the rest of the crew to get here before we start making food and maybe going on little adventures. So I can kind of cocoon up right here, just bask in the sun. All right, it is the afternoon now, and we've got some more people here. Jason has come out.
What's happening?
And he's making pizza in this Italia artisanal pizza oven from Camp Chef. So Jason brought like 10 different doughs.
We got all kinds of goodies here. I think we got the dough in here. Store-bought dough, but we got white truffle oil, we got jalapenos, we got a bunch of different kinds of cheese.
Damn.
Yeah, we're set.
And then all of us brought our own toppings too, so we're gonna make a bunch of pizzas. I think we got like cookie dough and other stuff like that. Jake's wife and mom are here now, so our campsite's getting a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, and Jason finally has a tent on the tundra now. He's rocking a new FSR High Country.
Had to join the cool kid club, you know?
Hasn't slept in it yet, but dude, this thing is going to be super comfortable. Nice mattress. Love it. Looks clean. Now, while we were hanging out here in the morning, the sun was out, and when it's warm, any kind of sunlight in warm areas attract horseflies, which suck because they bite really hard. So we were actually using the hub tent. Pop inside here, keep the bugs away from us, and playing some games. Nice little break from the sun. Got nice cross breeze with the windows open, little vents up top here. I think this would actually be pretty good in like a colder setting too, whether you have a diesel heater running through the side, kind of like I showed in the last video, or if you're just positioned in the sun will hit this material and it's actually a little bit warmer in here than it is outside, which is also nice. So it is the afternoon now, which means we should probably make some lunch. I've got seafood, which is gonna be better for dinner time, so I think Jake is going to cook up some hot dogs, and we're gonna start prepping some pizza toppings as well.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Jason fired one up, just like as a little appetizer. We got fresh mozz, sweet Italian sausage, a little basil.
I'm not gonna.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
A smaller one? That's a good start.
Can I make a pizza?
That's a great start.
Right?
We're having pizza
No flop.
camping?
I know.
It's hot. All right, welcome to Drunk Cooking with Tal and Sai and Jason
Lord.
from Overland Eats.
Here we go.
It's now 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and you would think that we were making pizza this whole time, but some of us took naps.
Sam, Rocky
Sam.
Mountain Yoda.
Sam took a solid 3-hour nap, and we're all jealous.
That's it.
Jason is now making a pizza, and I'm gonna stand here and act like I'm helping, but I'm really just
You're
talking
doing
about
fine. We're assisted by, we've got a lot of cooks in the kitchen today, as you can see.
it. We got mini Jake helpers around here.
Lots of mini Jakes.
What do we have
making
going on here?
pizzas.
Is this garlic?
So we're making,
crust?
we got a garlic crust. We're doing a little spicy marinara. We're gonna do some Toscano blend cheese, a little soppressata, a little pepperoni, some sausage. and should be pretty good here.
Yeah, what Jason said.
All right, you ready for a buttery cheese shot?
Buttery cheese
I
shot.
Boom.
can't pick that. It's a literal ball.
We're gonna do more than that, but that's just our first
Base layer.
stab. Yeah. Here, you want to do one?
Grayson coming in.
Wait, hold on, don't. Okay, go ahead.
This one is gonna go right there.
Okay, perfect.
Cheese go right there.
Perfect. No, I don't trust you.
No, I'll flip it on there.
No, that's what I'm worried about, okay? This pizza actually has to be right. Now we needed some, where are those black olives? Oh, here we go. You see what we're dealing here with the sous chefs, right?
That's not even the Canadian bacon.
That's just more the same.
Let go. The rest more of this sausage.
You know, in the beginning, I really thought this was like gonna be a thing, but now that I look at it,
Look,
I don't know.
look,
I don't know.
if I didn't have these two goobers over here ruining the whole thing.
You're doing great.
All right.
Torn, you gonna put it in?
Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna fit
Okay, no,
on
it's gonna
here,
no, you're
but-
gonna do it. You're gonna do it right with the big one there.
That works too.
There you go. Oh, gosh, this is gonna be some kind of pizza.
Alright,
This content is utterly unusable.
No, this is going in.
No.
This is going in.
It's gonna. No, look, it's gonna.
This is what the people actually want to see.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. See how it's. Oh. Okay.
Ready?
All right. Do you want me to do it? Or you got it.
I got it.
Look, let's do it together. Okay. I'm scared
Yeah.
you're gonna. Okay. We only get one shot at
That's
this.
an expensive pie to drop right
Yeah. Okay. Now you're gonna do it forward and backward quick. You ready?
I know,
One.
I know.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
there. Oh, a little more.
There you go. That's it, baby. That's it.
Put it
All right. Here we go. Oh
And
yeah.
we're done. Okay, that looks way better than I thought it was.
Okay. Is everybody good? Is
Put
everybody
it back in. What are you doing?
I'm
It's
not,
done.
why don't y'all let me do the cooking?
Cut that out.
I can't cut it out. I'm trying to make a living here, okay?
Dude, for how thin that was, that's still puffed up
Okay.
a lot.
Okay, now you ready? Oh my god.
Don't film this cut.
There it is.
Don't make just 4 slices in the mouth.
All right, here we go. Sam, what are the rules?
You know the rules.
What is it?
One bite.
Everyone knows.
One bite only.
This is.
Oh, wait,
I don't know. It looks pretty good.
It's overcooked.
What?
It's burnt.
There's pizza.
It's good.
What do you mean overcooked? Where? That's
A lot of flavors.
nice undercarriage.
No flop to it. I like no flop.
I'm gonna get this guy a flop right here, right here.
I'm saying it's a good thing. What's the score?
Oh, that's a solid.
I'm gonna say like,
No,
if I got this from a restaurant, I'd give it like a
I'm listening. I'm right here.
Yeah.
2 out of 10. I'm kidding.
8. No.
You want
Six?
6?
You want 8?
Dude, a 6?
6? 6 is
Whoa, your
bad.
barometer's off, boy.
I was gonna say like 8-2.
Yeah. Well, my kids made it.
8-2. That's pretty good pizza, especially camping. You give the current surroundings of where we're doing this at.
Look at the
That's a good
slice that I was
pizza.
left with.
Morning.
What's going on, guys?
Coming to see what you got going on over
I'll
here.
give you a little preview. I don't know if you can zoom into there.
Getting right into it.
Yeah, we got a
Ooh, we got
little bacon cheddar, and then this one is goat cheese and pancetta.
dude.
So that's almost there.
That smells so good.
Little souffle action.
So good morning again, everyone. Last night was pretty dang fun. Made a bunch of pizza, had a bunch of good food. We got the solo stove going once again. We played a game that's new to me called Mafia, which is pretty fun. That was Jason and the kids'
I would
idea.
love to hear in the comments who's played before.
Yeah, if you guys have played a campfire game called Mafia, let us know in the comments down below. We also did a bunch of riddles, and then Jason made some cookies. Went to bed at like, what time did we go to sleep? Midnight? 12:30? 1 o'clock? I don't know. So, this is probably going to be my last day out here. And Sam's leaving because he hates us.
Yeah, I do.
Dang, man. You're all packed up, ready to go?
I'm all packed packed up.
What is this one? Cheddar bacon?
This one is pancetta and goat cheese and some chives.
Jeez.
Got a little bit of crumble to the top there.
Might be better than your hot dogs yesterday, Jake. Alright, out here, just kings. Eating like kings. I think this one is better than the one for back in December.
Yeah, that was like a practice run.
The one in December was really good though, because it was cold that morning. Alright, so we've been cooking and eating this entire time, which is half the fun of camping. So I've got a little bit of leftover seafood from last night. We actually made a surf and turf pizza with scallops and shrimp and steak and Alfredo sauce. Never had seafood pizza before, but it was pretty bomb. So now we're gonna cook some of this up for lunch. And I think this will be my last meal before I have to hit the road. I've also got some green beans and potatoes, so I'm gonna get these started first. A little bit of butter going on in here. Green beans and potatoes. A little bit of pepper. Tiny bit of salt. Now while that food's cooking, we've got a storm rolling in, unfortunately, so because I have to leave this afternoon, I'm going to break this hub tent down. You guys saw me set this up in a previous video, last video, and I have not broke this thing down yet, but I'm gonna show you guys real time how quick and easy it should be. So that was what, like 2 minutes maybe? A little bit of team effort getting it actually back into this bag, but cool option coming from FSR. If you got a cot you could put inside of there, you could cook inside of it. Summertime, wintertime, keeps you out of the sun, keeps you out of the elements. And I think these are on sale right now. You can pick them up for less than 500 bucks. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link for FSR's website down below. I'm just gonna season the scallops directly in this bag. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. The shrimps over here are still frozen, even though they were just in my fridge. Now we need a lot of butter. You like seafood?
Yeah.
Soon done. Got scallops and shrimp.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Go grab a bowl, come get some. Alright, Jason's here for the rating.
All right, here we go.
Try a
Let's
little
see
bit of
here.
everything.
We'll get in here. Can I use the tweezers here for the taste test?
Go for it.
All right, the scallops. What do you got on here? Butter and Tony's.
There's a little butter, little Tony's, little black pepper.
All right, let's try the shrimp. I like the shrimp better than the scallops, but I think that's just because it's hard to get good seafood in Colorado.
That is true.
The shrimp I put like in the 6'8", 6'9"
Ooh.
category, but scallops are gonna pull it down a little bit, maybe like 5,
Okay.
maybe 4.5, 5. It's honest answer.
That's fair. If they were maybe seared, some bacon.
Well, or just if we get fresher scallops. Let us know where the best place to get seafood is if you're in the greater Denver area. I haven't found a great spot besides Whole Foods.
All right, I'll take that rating. All right, we are all packed up. The rain's coming in, and unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. Wait, I can't say bye until this ridiculous dessert comes out.
This is an experiment, okay? We're making
Dessert for lunch.
some chocolate chip monkey bread, so we're gonna flip this over in a minute. We'll see how it comes out.
All right, I gotta stay for this end result.
Bunch of cookie at the bottom.
Monkey balls.
This is all cookies at the bottom of it.
And Jason's got some
I'll cut
chocolate
it.
drizzle on here.
All right, here we go. Chocolate-filled monkey bread. See how it goes. Carbs and sugar, what's not to love? I think we should have done it a little bit less so it would be more doughy, but
Oh, I didn't even get any cookie on mine. All right, guys, so that is all for this 3-day camp trip out here in the van. It's nice to finally be back here, and it's cool to hang out at one spot for longer than like a day or two. Next on deck for the van is probably going to be Overland Expo Mountain West. So if you are around Colorado, the Loveland area, and you want to come out, hang out, chat a bit. You can check out the van as well as the Tacoma. I will be there all 3 days. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.